authenticity, the integrity from which he speaks. So he's given me an introduction, and he says, our next speaker embodies dedication, leadership, and a passion for growth. Brandon Mendoza proudly served 10 years in the United States Army before transitioning into his current role as a mobile supervisor at Alltech, where he leads and supports a team of field technicians. Beyond his career in operations, Brandon is also a licensed real estate agent and an active house flipper. I can't wait to see that reality show. A year ago, Brandon joined Toastmasters to strengthen his communication and public skills. And since then, he has continued to challenge himself to grow as both a leader and a speaker. Please help me welcome, with his fabulous presentation, Mr. Brandon Mendoza. Mr. Brandon Mendoza.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Robert. All right. Good afternoon, friends, fellow Toastmasters, and honored guests. My beautiful bride is here. Well, let me start with a question. Who is Big Brando? Some of you may have heard that name before and wondered what that means. Is it a superhero, a stage name, or perhaps a professional wrestler? Well, not quite. My name is Brandon Mendoza, but you can call me Brando. That nickname started back in high school, and it has stuck. And eventually, some friends started calling me Big Brando, and the name just followed me into adulthood. But the name itself isn't what defines me. What defines me are the three qualities of how I lead my life. Those qualities are, those qualities are, I'm adaptable, I'm grateful, and I'm ambitious. So today, I want to share with you those qualities and what they mean to me. First, I'm adaptable. Life changes constantly, situation shifts, and plans sometimes fall apart. And because of that, I believe adaptability is one of the most valuable qualities a person can have. For example, in many situations, I can quickly pivot from being a listener to being a problem solver or an advisor, depending on what the moment requires. Sometimes people need somebody to simply listen, and other times people need help solving a problem. Being adaptable allows me to adjust and to respond to whatever the situation calls for. I also enjoy change, and not everyone does. If it were up to me, I would pack up today and take a trip to Utah or Colorado and just have a good weekend. But unfortunately, my wife isn't as adaptable as me, so those plans would take more negotiations. But my adaptability reminds me that my life is an adventure, and sometimes the best opportunities come when we're willing to adjust and accept change. Second, I'm grateful. Every morning when the alarm goes off, my first thought is simple. I'm grateful to wake up. That might sound small, but gratitude has a powerful effect on how we experience life. Gratitude changes our perspective. Instead of thinking, I get to go to work, instead of thinking I have to go to work, I think I get to go to work. Instead of saying I have to deal with challenges, I think it's an opportunity to grow. Gratitude keeps me positive, and it helps me be focused and productive. And it reminds me that every day is a gift, and how we approach that is by the choices we make. Third, I'm ambitious. To me, ambition doesn't just mean chasing success. It means constantly striving to become better today than I was yesterday. Every day is what I like to call a civil war against myself, my lesser self. On one side is discipline, and on the other side is comfort. On one side, it's good decisions, and then on the other side, it's easy decisions. And the outcome of that battle depends on the choices that I make. When I make the right choices, I move forward. And when I make the wrong choices, I learn and try again. but the goal is always the same, to make decisions that make me better today than I was yesterday. Stronger, wiser, and harder to kill. So when you hear the name Big Brando, I hope you remember 3 things that I strive to be. I strive to be adaptable, grateful, and ambitious. Thank you.
Good job.
Thank you.
So far today, we've had 2 speakers. We had